There's much history in these mountains. The remoteness, the bugs, the darkness. This is where I start my day. The binding yard is located on Laos borders. It is in the middle of valley, surrounded by jungle. My job is to drive the container truck down the winding road to the port. We transport copper that comes for Laos and is headed to export. In the morning, when I drive in the summer, I can see the dawn. It looks very beautiful. Depending on the day, I take the morning shift that starts at 2 a.m. or the afternoon shift that starts at 2 p.m. I have been driving for Linfox for 3 years and I have learned many things. The particular importance put on safety is something I have never seen at other companies. My routes run through farming areas. People raise animals like buffalo, cows, chicken, pigs, and they can be seen on the roads. There's many dangers on the roads. In Vietnam, roads are a mixture. Roads are narrow, bridges are small. Vehicles are not often in the right lane. At Linfox, we were taught to control our vehicle position and our speed. Coming down from the mountain, we have made different speed zones for our truck because speed zones don't exist. For the narrow or curvy roads, we have made them 30 km per hour, then 50 km per hour on the flats. When crossing narrow bridges, if there is vehicle driving in the opposite direction, we have to stop for them to pass first. When joining Linfox, people receive a lot of training in driving and life skills. We see each other as brothers, sharing and sympathizing with others' happiness or sadness. Safety is important because if the world's not safe, then many things will happen. If we do not operate safely, we will risk hurting ourselves or a member of our community. I feel proud that Linfox has started a community helmet program. Many Vietnamese people are still unaware that wearing a motorcycle helmet is for their safety. Through Linfox program, we teach kids road safety and give them helmets for them to wear on their push bike and motorcycle. As a parent, I think it's very important that we run this program. I find it very meaningful, very right. Once we leave the mountains, we come to the fertile flatlands and the paddy fields. I like to wave to the farmers as I drive past. My father was a truck driver in the war. He told me many stories. During wartime, he would drive at night with no headlights, so he was not bombed from above. I was always impressed. Being a driver was something to be proud of. It was very dangerous and the conditions very hard. He would always say to me, my driving job was so much harder than yours. He was right. My conditions are easy. When I arrive at the port, I register the container number and blow into the alcohol tester. I then enter the port and the guard check the load. The crane then lifts the container off my truck and onto the tipper. The copper is tipped out and prepared for export, and then loaded to a ship. I then collect an empty container and head back for the mountains and back to Bai Dinh. I was born in this country. My parents, my grandparents are Vietnamese. They gave birth to me as Vietnamese. Vietnamese people are very kind. I was so proud of my heritage. Now that I am with this company, I feel very good. I find that if I am able to devote myself to Linfox in the longer term, then I know that my futures will be really good.